AI just sold me a gym membership. In this podcast, I'm going to share the old way versus the new way to sell gym memberships. So let's take a good look at this. Number one, the old way. So the old way was you would collect a bunch of leads. A lot of time you could use some manual mixed in with some automation. So example would be like a little digital marketing, mailers, things like that. Leads come in to your website, but also like social DMs. You're going back and forth on social, little mix of manual. So it's not fully autopilot. Then you would call and text those leads when you can. There's a lag there. Phone tag happens. They start ghosting, low response rate. You're trying to follow up. You should be following up at least 7 times. But let's be honest, is your team really following up that consistently? And then you finally get them to respond. And when they respond, they have a couple questions. A lot of time your team will be going back and forth on some really basic general questions that they might have. And then they ask the question, how much is it, right? You're trying to book an appointment. How much is it? And your team either does a really good job with it or they fumble the football here and don't do a great job and start trying to sell and through pricing over text message. Not a great start. Let's say they do get past that point. They end up scheduling a tour or an appointment. Great. Now they got to go in, manually schedule that appointment or that tour, and then they have to send confirmation and then call them and text them again to confirm that they're actually going to come in when they said they were going to come in. And this should happen at least 2 times prior, if not 3, but a lot of times manually it's only 1. Then last minute, they need to reschedule the tour. So you're like, got to reschedule. So then you go back and forth, try to find a time. Then you finally find a time and you're back into the manual reschedule. You're back into reconfirming that appointment all over again. And then they finally come in and you have a 30, maybe a 40% chance of selling them into a membership, right? Total hours invested is approximately 2 full hours per membership. That's painful. That's a lot. Hey, if you're getting some value out of this, hit that subscribe button, like and share, drop a comment, and let's get back to it. So let's talk about the new way to actually sell a gym membership in 2025, 6, 27, maybe even 2030. You're going to collect hundreds of leads completely on autopilot, whether it's through digital marketing, social DMs, all of that can be automated to where they're all coming in. You have an AI agent. We call ours Emma. An AI agent will follow up with all of the leads 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in real time, instantly, no lag. Then Emma, the AI agent, communicates with the leads to answer commonly asked questions and builds value and is very persuasive, which a lot of times, most of the time, leads to AI agents pre-qualifying the leads and then booking the appointments for you so there's no manual booking. Now, the AI agent is then able to send multiple appointment reminders and also a confirmation appointment reminder where the prospect has to reply back, yes, I'll be there, I'm confirmed. And then the AI agent double confirms, follows up with any instructions or directions or what to bring. And then if there is a last minute reschedule, the AI agent quickly picks that up and can reschedule them immediately for the next available appointment. All of that happened without you lifting a finger or touching anything. Now, the prospect finally comes in for a tour. And when they do, you'll hear things like, wow, I can't believe how friendly and fast your customer service is. And then they end up joining because they had a great experience up front. So let's take that a step further. This is really interesting. If you have a high volume, low price membership model, in other words, like the $10 a month health club, you can actually have the AI agent walk through the different membership options that are available, any promotions at the time, and have them sell the membership directly to them. So that way 20 to 30% of your membership sales are happening online without people having to come in if they already know they want to join. So what about the controversy or some of the pushback? Like, well, I'm a little old school. I don't want a robot talking to my customers and my prospects. I had a comment last week on a social media post that was like, yeah, I get where you're coming from, but I'm worried about the customer service and the level of service they're going to get and what kind of experience that's going to be, because I hate talking to bots. This is nothing like your old school press 1, press 2, press 3 for this. And then you feel like you're stuck in this loop of craziness where you're talking to a frustrating robot that doesn't get you and all you want to do is press 0. This is not like that. This is so good that we've been monitoring the conversations that have been going back and forth between all the leads and the businesses that we serve, that the net promoter score on customer service on the front end is going up. There are conversations that are happening where users are replying back, prospects are replying back, LOL, thank you so much. You're so kind. I appreciate all your help. You have been amazing. That's mind blowing. Think about this. If your frontline staff is not getting weekly customer service training specifically for phone and text message, then I can promise you this, the AI agent will do as good, if not a much better job. Not only that, the AI agent, our agent Emma, is booking up to 100 more appointments than the actual gym staff was booking before because their speed to lead, more persuasive, pushing for the appointment, doesn't divulge price over text message unless you want it to. And so there's so many amazing things about it. We're seeing some amazing positive feedback. It's actually crazy. So I know that this is new. It's a little scary, but you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So if you are actually interested in learning more, head over to leadlinemarketing.com and check that out. And then if you want more content about AI or personal development or business, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. We'd really appreciate it. And if you want to go to the next level, check out this next video.